Page 336. Why did you use a cable tie? He grins at me. It's quick, it's easy, and it's something difficult for you to feel and experience. I know they're quite brutal, and I do like them in a restraining device. He smiles at me madly. Very effective at keeping you in place. I flush and glance nervously at Taylor, who remains impassive, eyes on the road. What am I supposed to say to that? Christian says, shrugs innocently. All part of my world, Anastasia. He squeezes my hand and lets go, staring out of the window again. His work indeed, and I want him to belong in it. But on his terms? I just don't know. He hasn't mentioned that damn contract. My inner muskins do nothing to cheer me, and I stare out of the window, and the landscapes have changed. We're crossing one of the bridges, surrounded by inky darkness. The sobering night reflects to my intrepid mood, closing in, suffocating. I glance briefly at Christian, and he's staring at me. Penny for your thoughts? He asks. I sigh and frown. That bad, her? He says. I wish I knew what you were thinking. He smirks. Ditto, baby, he says as Taylor whisks us up the night towards Bellevue. It's just before 8 when the Audi turns into the driveway of a colonial-style mansion. It's breathtaking, even down to the roses around the door. Picture book perfect. Are you ready for this? Christian asks as Taylor pulls up outside the impassive front door. I nod, and he gives me my hand another restraining squeeze. First for me too, he whispers. Then he smiles wickedly. Bet you wished you were wearing your underwear right now, he teases. I flush. I've forgotten my missing panties. Fortunately, Tabor has climbed out of the car and's opening my door, so he can't hear our exchange. I scowl at Christian, who grins broadly as I turn and climb out of the car. Dr. Grace Trevelyan Gray is on the doorstep waiting for us. She looks so elegantly sophisticated in a pale blue silk dress. Behind us stands Mr. Gray, I presume tall, blonde, and as handsome in his own way as Christian. Anastasia, you've met my brother, Grace. This is my dad, Carrick. Mr. Gray, what a pleasure to meet you. I smile and shakes his outstretched hand. The pleasure is all mine, Anastasia. Please call me Anna. His blue eyes are soft and gentle. Anna, how lovely to see you again. Grace wraps me in a warm hug. Come in, my dear. Is she here? I hear a screech from within the house and glance nervously at Christian. That would be Mia, my little sister. He's almost irritable, but not quite. There's an undercurrent of affection in his words, the way his voice growls softer, his eyes crinkle at the mentions her name. Christian obviously adores her. It's a revelation, and she comes bearing down the hall, raven-haired, tall and curvious. She's about my age. Anastasia! I've heard so much about you. She hugs me hard. Holy cow! I can't help but smile at her boundless enthusiasm. Anna, please, I murmur as she drags me into the large vestibule. It's all dark wood floors and antique rugs with a sweeping staircase to the second floor. He's never brought a girl home before, says Mia, dark eyes bright with excitement. I glimpse Christian rolling his eyes, and I raise an eyebrow at him. He narrows his eyes at me. Mia, calm down, Grace murmurs softly. Hello, darling.